Good morning. Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. It was a very busy weekend around here. Saturday, I had my brother's wedding reception. He got married during the pandemic, so he had his reception for all the family to come and everything just this past weekend. Yesterday, didn't get a whole lot done, mostly because I was hungover and just wasn't feeling it. I didn't eat very well yesterday, but I did stay in a calorie deficit, so that's good. So today is going to be like a hit the reset button, just getting back on track with eating. Not that I really went off the track on eating. Saturday, obviously, we were at the wedding reception, so that was high calorie and everything, but it was a good time. It was a fun time with the family. Today, we're also starting our 30-day workout challenge. So technically, this isn't like the very beginning of the month, but I am going to go for the full 30 days. I'm not sure what the exercises are. I haven't actually looked. I skimmed through exercise, but I'm not sure which ones are today. We'll see if we use the new bench or not. But yeah, it was a really good weekend, fun weekend, but just a weekend that left me zero time to kind of get anything done. Didn't really get a lot of footage. Wasn't able to edit any footage. So today's just going to be a good resetting point for everything. I am here with Theo today. He isn't at the grandparents this morning, so we'll probably go for a walk and then I'll get my workout in and yeah, we'll see where we go from there. First things first, I am going to make myself some breakfast, make Theo some breakfast, and I will get the day started here. Hitting the reset button for me is kind of the same thing I talked about in my month one update video, where I'm just not taking small setbacks so seriously. And this weekend was a small setback, but I'm not letting it affect my future. I'm not letting it affect this week. I'm just hitting the reset button and having a good week this week. So it's 12:15 right now. I didn't end up going on a walk with Theo, unfortunately. It just got too busy around here. I was cleaning some stuff, doing some dishes. By the time I got breakfast done, him fed, it was almost 11, and that's when I wanted to put him down for a nap. So once we got everything cleaned up and all that, it was too late to end up going for a walk. Hopefully later in the week I'll get out there for a walk with him. We're gonna start the workout now. This is day one of the workout routine thing. I did skim through the exercises. Doesn't look like there's any need for the bench or anything today. So I'm assuming the first week is gonna be a little bit easier than the later weeks. So yeah, we got a lot of it's just all body weight stuff. The only thing I'll need is my yoga mat to do some push-ups and some planks. But other than that, it has its own warm-up. So we're going to start with its warm-up, and then we'll get right into the workout. It says the workout duration is about 13 minutes, and it's all like a circuit training thing. So I think there's like 10-second rest between each exercise. Like I said, I just skimmed through it. I don't know 100% if like the rests are 10 seconds for everything, or if more different exercises have different rest periods. I'm not really sure. So I will see as I go, I guess. This will be day one. And it looks like it's 2 exercise days off and then 1 rest day. 2 days on, 1 day off, 2 days on, 1 day off. That's what it looks like. I just kind of scrolled through quick. So we'll discover as we go. I'm kind of excited. It's been nice doing my own workouts and stuff like that, but it's kind of cool to like spice it up and not have to worry about what I'm going to do for workouts. Like I'm not the one having to make them or anything. It's just someone's giving me something and I'll do it and see how it works out. So in this app, you can choose to do the workout without a warm-up, or you can choose to start it with a warm-up. So I always choose to obviously start any workout with a warm-up because you want to get your body sweating, your blood pumping before you warm up. Just so number one, you're feeling good while you work out, and number two, you don't want to get injured. You want to warm yourself up so you're not cold going into exercise. And this warm-up's pretty cool. Some of the movements are stretches. Some of the movements are just trying to get your body moving, so you do get that blood pumping. I did some of these movements in my previous warm-ups, but this was really good. I really enjoyed it. And it is the same warm-up for every day. You can change it if you want to, but this ended up being pretty good, so I'll probably stick with this for a while. Every day's workout starts with mountain climbers. So if you were to skip the warm up, mountain climbers would always be the first one. I think mountain climbers is always there to start because if you do skip the warm up, this is something to at least get your blood pumping before you start the workout. And that's why I put it's the routine starter up here, because it doesn't come up again in the rest of the workout. It's just this one time. But yeah, getting started here. So this program is a circuit that consists of 5 exercises repeated 3 times each. It's always the same amount of reps for each exercise each round, and or the same amount of time depending which exercise you're doing, whether you're doing reps or time. There is 10 seconds rest in between each exercise and 20 seconds rest in between each round. So basically every 5 exercises you get a 20-second rest. I do find that the 10-second rest is a little bit quick in between each exercise, only because some of them you have to either be sitting down, standing up, or you have to put a yoga mat down or something. So unless you're ready for it, unless you know what's coming up, it's kind of hard sometimes to get ready for it and be in the proper position in 10 seconds. I found that hard on this one. Sometimes I had to take more than 10 seconds simply because I just wasn't ready after the 10 seconds. But once you get past the first round, you obviously know what exercises are coming. So it's a little bit easier as the rounds go on. The thing is, you get more tired as the rounds go on. This first day seemed to be just kind of like a full body thing. You saw me doing squats at the start, and then I did high stepping there. This third exercise obviously is push-ups. Then I went into reverse crunches and finished off with a plank. So yeah, kind of just like a full body circuit. Like I said earlier, you repeat all 5 exercises for 2 more rounds. So it's the exact same exercises, exact same reps and everything. So I just sped it up for rounds 2 and 3 here. But by this time I was definitely getting pretty tired, and the 10-second rest in between each exercise seemed to go by in the blink of an eye. So just like mountain climbers at the beginning is the routine starter, Cobra stretch is always the routine finisher for 30 seconds. It's just a good stretch to stretch out the abdominals and cool down a little bit at the end.
All right, workout number 1 done. That was definitely tougher than I thought it was going to be. Only because that's like, it's a true circuit, right? It was only 10-second rest in between each exercise. Some of them I took more than 10 seconds, only because the one thing I found confusing or I wasn't ready for was it just like, as soon as one exercise ends, it gives you a 10-second countdown for rest, but then it gives you the next exercise, like what it is. And in that 10 seconds, you got to be ready to go because it's going again right away. So what I'll do next time, and what advice I would give for someone doing this for the first time, is you can go over all the exercises first before you actually start the day. Just look through the exercises so you're kind of ready to know what's coming up next. Because I found myself like not knowing if I should put my yoga mat on the floor, if I should bring it back up, like if I should be standing up, sitting down. I wasn't quite 100% sure. So that's something that I will be ready for next time. I'll look through the exercises a bit more just to be ready. It ended up being 19 minutes and something total. So one thing that's nicer is it's less time consuming than the workouts I was doing. I was doing, more just like sets and reps and taking like a 30 to 1 minute rest in between, 30 second to 1 minute rest in between. I will review the exercises for tomorrow because I want to be ready to go with them. But it was good. I will definitely give day one a thumbs up. And just so everyone's aware, that was the when you sign up, it asks you for like how many push-ups you can do, how long a plank can you hold, that kind of stuff. And so I said I could do 10 to 20 push-ups at one time, it says. So I did 10 to 20. And then 30 to 60 second plank is what I put. And then that's the expert level I went on. It was a good workout for sure. It was good. I will say I ended up doing everything. I did all the reps. I did all the time. Some of the stuff may have been a little bit like not as good a form as it should have been, but anything to do with like sit-ups or anything like that, I'm just right now I'm not in good enough shape to really have good form with that stuff. I've never been really good at sit-ups. Even when I was in shape, I was never really good with sit-ups. So I'm doing my best with that form and everything, but you know, when you're tired and you're not good at it to begin with, it gets kind of tough. The nice thing is, like I said, it's less time consuming, so it's not even 1 o'clock yet. Theo fell asleep about an hour ago now, so I should have like at least a couple hours to have a shower and catch up on the editing that I didn't do over the weekend because I was too busy. So gonna get started on that and try to catch my breath. It's almost 4 o'clock. Theo woke up almost immediately after I was done working out. I just had time to shower and just I was sitting down on my computer getting ready to edit, and then he woke up. So I've just been hanging out with him, playing with him ever since he woke up. Then I realized that we don't really have anything for dinner tonight, so I took some chicken out of the freezer, and I'm going to prepare that now. My favorite way to do it is just put some Cajun seasoning on it, so that's what I'm going to do. We're going to have it with rice, and then maybe get a salad. We'll see. Whenever Joanna and I go to Costco, we always get a bunch of meat, whether that's beef, chicken, fish, whatever, and we put it in these vacuum sealed bags and just freeze it, so it's easy like this. Whenever we want to prepare something, we can just take it out, cut it up, prepare it, and it's already kind of in good portions. So this is 2 chicken breasts. Whenever I like to put the Cajun spice on it, I go pretty heavy-handed. I like to put a lot on it because usually whenever you're eating lower calorie stuff, you're not getting a whole lot of flavor. So it's nice when you can have like a seasoning that isn't super high calorie or anything, you get a lot of flavor on it. So I like the Cajun spice. So like I said, I go pretty heavy-handed with it. You may or may not remember, I set these little fly traps like a week ago or something like that. And I don't know if you can see or not. I don't know if it'll zoom in enough or not, but don't mind the chunks floating in there. That's just the dish soap. So this is apple cider vinegar and dish soap. But there are a couple flies in there. You can't really see, unfortunately. I put one there and then one right behind our drying rack right there. Because this is kind of where they congregate the most. They are working finally. It takes about a week for them to, I guess, get used to the smell or want to eat from them or whatever, but I guess they just go in there, sip on some apple cider vinegar with dish soap, and that's it for them. Here is the dinner all prepared. The chicken on some rice with sriracha, and then we had a Caesar salad on the side. It's about 11 o'clock at night right now. I just finished a video. It's rendering right now, so I'm just going to wait till it's done, and then I'm going to head to bed. Not much else happened after I was getting dinner ready. Just had dinner, and it was just more of the same. There's kind of feeding Theo, putting him to bed, edited a video. So there wasn't much else to do. Hopefully, I'm really hoping that I can get caught up on some videos here so I can not only do Uber Eats and skip the dishes, but just get to bed at more reasonable times. That's, you know, obviously one of my goals for this month. I knew it wouldn't happen immediately. Still have to get caught up and everything. This past weekend was just so busy and so crazy. There was no chance I was getting caught up with it at all. It's pretty much it for me. I hope you're having a great Monday. Hope you're having a great start to the week. That'll do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please hit that like button. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss an upcoming video. If you want to see more videos, there's one in the bottom right you can click on. As always, I hope you're having a great day or night wherever you are. I appreciate you, and I will see you on the next one.